Hi there, Lisa Figgith with the Figs Fowl Farm, and today we're talking about tomatoes. Today we're talking about tomatoes. All gardeners plant tomatoes, and some people who aren't gardeners only plant tomatoes because fresh homegrown tomatoes are absolutely the best. Now, I did a short video on one not too long ago, and it was my most popular video. So I'm going to do another one. I've learned so much more I'm going to add to this video about tomatoes. Now, how do I start my tomatoes? I have a brand new greenhouse, nice and big, and usually what I do is I save seeds from tomatoes that I really like, and then I plant them in January in my greenhouse. And I have heating pads that go underneath the seeds to keep the soil and the seeds nice and warm so that they'll germinate. I also have grow lights that I keep on them, otherwise they'll grow spindly and not be very good tomato plants. I also put them on trays so that when I water them, there's a little bit of water in the bottom of the tray, and the plants can suck up that through their roots and keep them nice and moist and growing and happy as a little clam. And these are some of my tomatoes that I grew. I do a lot of heirloom tomatoes, those big fat ones. Oh, they're so good. And I do cherry tomatoes and I do black tomatoes. And when I went to Europe this year, I saved the seeds out of tomato sandwiches and stuff. And I brought them home and planted them, and some of them came up. So I have some seeds from Portugal and then some seeds from Spain, and I will see how they do here in this climate in Southern Oregon. I've decided this year that I'm going to experiment again. I'm going to plant 3 different ways. First of all, I'm going to plant tomatoes in containers. So I took some 5-gallon buckets and I drilled some holes in the bottom and I put my soil in there. And so I added manure and compost and chicken fertilizer for the nitrogen. So we'll see how they do compared to the ones that I'm going to plant directly in the ground. Again, I put the same kind of fertilizer in the ground. I have these giant sturdy metal cages that I built, and those I'm going to just let go all natural. They're just gonna, I'm not gonna prune them, I'm not gonna do anything with them. I'm just gonna let them drape over these cages and see how they do. Then I'm also going to plant some and I'm going to trellis them. So this will be the first year I'll do that. I'll string them up and I will prune them by taking the little suckers out between the branches so that there's just one main branch, and I'll see if I actually get more fruit by doing that or by letting them just grow naturally. So I'm going to try those 3 different ways and see what I get out of it and what I learned from that. So this video is going to have a little commercial break thing here, right here, because now I have to let it all grow. Well, those of us who garden, we do it because we enjoy it so much and because we get to have delicious fruit as a result. And I had so much fun doing this little experiment. Here's my conclusion. The ones I just stuck in the ground, they did the best. They are indeterminate, so they kept growing and making more branches, and every branch produced tomatoes, and so by the end of the summer, I had gotten much more off of them than any of the others. So there you go. That's my experience, and that's what I think I'll keep doing. Put some good compost in the ground, some good fertilizer, and plant those tomatoes and let them do what they're naturally designed to do. Just grow and grow and grow and make lots of tomatoes. Hey, thanks for joining me in this. Thanks for watching the Figs Fowl Farm. Give it a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Okay, this is going to be the take. I'm going to do this right. Well, today I'm talking about